Hey buds, welcome back to Alto Key Vlogs, and this week we're going to answer a question from Airy Airhead, who wants to know, how did I really get into music or art in general? Good question, Airhead. So I want to take you back to the year 2008, when I think I was 14, but my brain not mathing right now. Anyway, starting point is a music class at school, an all boys class might I add, so it gets a bit rowdy. Everybody has one of these synthesizers, and the music teacher walks in and everybody's learned how to use the DJ button on the keyboard. So everybody's pressing DJ, come on, and the entire class is making all this noise, and the music teacher starts going, stop it, stop making all this noise. That is where my music career all starts. But I did eventually figure out that you can actually make music on the keyboard. I managed to pester my parents to get me one of these very small keyboards with hard plastic keys, and that was good for me at the time. I used to learn very basic melodies, basic chords, and that went on for about a year. But then I realized if I want to take my music career to the next level, eventually I'm going to have to actually learn proper music theory and how to actually play the piano. Luckily, I managed to find a very old lady who knew how to play the piano, and she agreed to teach me. So piano, done. But how did I learn to start singing? Wait, how did I learn to sing? I remember having dinner once with my family, and somebody mentioned John Denver, who's a famous country singer, and I did a random impression of him for no reason. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't even know why, and my sister was kind of like, damn, you got a good voice. She didn't do that, but my sister was kind of like, oh, that's not too bad actually, you're singing. And that was when I realized I actually wouldn't mind doing a bit more singing. So I was playing all these piano songs. I started to learn Coldplay covers because I was also a massive Coldplay nut. And I was like, I would like to start singing along with these songs. And I remember being on the bus to school and I would be quietly listening to some music on my headphones and I'd be trying to mimic, look how they shine for you. And eventually at one point I was kind of like, I can do a full song from the start to finish. So I signed myself up at school to a bunch of concerts and charity gigs to do like one song. And I was pretty bad at it, but here's a little clip of me playing Coldplay's Viva La Vida. So as you can see, not the best, but that was probably where I started to get more around how do I sing and play piano. So the glue that puts it all together, songwriting. How did I get started in songwriting? I was going around playing covers of lots of other people's music, and I could sing, I could play piano. It never occurred to me to write my own songs. But when I was a teen, I was quite angsty and I had a lot of emotions built up. I felt like there was a pressure for me to go more down scientific route because that's what I was good at school. Where the music was concerned, I didn't have a huge amount of encouragement from a career point of view. I had a lot of people saying, yeah, go play some piano, sure, learn to sing badly, but could I actually ever do that full time? No, go do a safe job, maths and science. So that's what I did. I did a degree in mathematics. The music stuff was very much on the back burner. And looking back at it now, I kind of regret that I didn't just follow my heart and my passion to do some sort of music production course. But when I finished university and I finally had my first graduate job, I actually had a bit of money. I was like, I'm gonna start putting proper music together. Reclaim the dream I had as a teen. And that's what went into my first EP, Animals. It's out on all streaming platforms. Looking back at the songs I was making as a teen now, they were quite cringy, but they were very important at the time for me to have some channel for me to put my emotions into, and it taught me how to record into a microphone properly, how to structure a song properly. So that was kind of my origin story. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you ever want me to go into more detail of anything I've talked about today, leave a comment down below. Also, leave a comment if you've got any suggestions for next week's topic. Like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye now.